Hey, good people. Happy Friday. Oh, excuse me. It's your girl, Frederica McClary Easley, back with another offering for Flow to Heal Yoga. Just a reminder, if you are in the Austin or San Antonio area, next Friday, I will be participating in National Public Health Week, compliments of the University of Texas Public Health Department in San Antonio. We will be at the Empower House. I will make sure that the link is in the description of this offering, and I hope to see you. All right, let's get into it. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position. If you have blocks or pillows, please bring them into your practice. And we're going to decide now if we are in a state where we need to welcome versus in a state where we need to ground. If we're in a state where we need to welcome, then I ask for you to have your palms facing up in a receiving position. And if you need to ground, palms facing down. At your pace, we're going to take 3 deep inhales and exhales. Make them audible. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Going into shoulder rolls, going backwards, bringing shoulders up to the bottom of your earlobes, squeezing your blades down your back on the exhale. Go forward. Into tabletop for cat-cow, stacking shoulders over wrist, hips over knees. Inhale on the cow, pushing glutes and head up towards the ceiling, sinking chest, stomach towards your mat, relaxing shoulders away from your ears, engaging core. Exhale to cat. Bringing navel to spine, relaxing head towards the mat, tucking tailbone in, pushing into the mat with the palms of your hands. And in this pose, you also can play with tucking or untucking your toes to stretch out the arch of your feet. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Going into child's pose, bring big toes to touch. Open up your knees and your thighs as if they're a book. Walk your hands forward, bringing chest and face towards mat. And then I like to push, once I'm hinged forward, my glutes towards my heels. Open up those hips. And you can cup and uncup your hands when you're in this pose. It's going to give you a different sensation at your shoulder level. Opening up your triceps, or at least stretching that muscle. I also feel it along my rib cage. Gently walk your hands back, separating big toes. Bringing knees back into alignment with hips. Tuck your toes. Push your hips up and back into downward dog. And in this pose, I want you to play around, bending one knee, bending the other, bringing heels to mat, lifting up on your tippy toes. Generous bend in both knees. Be sure to have your fingertips spread wide so you can distribute your weight evenly or more evenly. Take from this pose what you need. You can narrow your stance. You can widen your stance depending on what feels good and comfortable to you. We're going to go into a 3-leg dog. So I'm going to lift my right leg up towards the ceiling, pointing my toe, threading my knee through, planting my feet into a low lunge. This is another pose that is great for opening up your hips. Modification would be to plant the knee of your left leg to give you more stability and to take off some of the pressure, if you will, of having your right leg extended. And as you can see, I'm just playing around in this pose. So I am straightening as if I was doing a triangle or going into a split, my right leg, and then coming back into a 90-degree bend for my low lunge. I'm going to place my hands on the inside of my thigh. That's easier for me than having one on the in, one outside. So I like to place both of them in. I also take an opportunity to bring some tension with my right arm and my right leg, just kind of pushing, nudging it open a little bit to open my hip a little more. I'm going to come back off of my planted knee and bring my right leg back. I'm going to do the same thing to my left side. So I'm coming up into a 3-leg dog, pointing my toe, threading my knee through, planting my left foot into a low lunge. Again, the modification is coming down on your knee. Come up and bring that left leg back. Now I'm going into my Chaturanga. So I'm coming from down dog straight into a plank. So I'm in a high plank. Tight is light. So as you can see, this is relaxed. This is me engaging glutes, quads, core, pushing in actively into the mat with my palms. I'm going to lower down to a 90-degree angle for a low lunge. Flip my toes, arch upward into an upward facing dog, and back into down dog. So I'm going to do a chaturanga one more time, but with modifications. So if a high plank is not in your practice yet, you can always come down on your knees and just still have your arms extended up. Make sure you're still engaging your core. So this is relaxed. That's engaged. I'm squeezing glutes, tucking tailbone, pushing into the mat actively, bringing belly button to spine, I lower down to my low plank. If that is not in your practice, stay up in a high plank. And then arch up into an upward facing dog. Plant toes. Push up into a down dog. That is our practice for today. See you next week.